This is the homework help video for homework 2.1 in chemistry. I won't do too many of these, but I will walk you through a little bit of number 1, number 3, and number 5, but I won't do the whole thing. So number 1, our medicine's elements, compounds, or mixtures. Explain how you know this. We talked in class, and this is what I'll remind you about. We talked in class about what elements are and that they have to be all of one element. Every atom is the same. We talked about compounds being every molecule is the same, something like pure water, every molecule is H2O. And then we talked about mixtures in which atoms and molecules are not the same. I think you can figure it out from that, but hopefully that'll jog your memory a little bit. How could you determine whether a child's liquid medicine was a solution or a colloid? Remember, colloids exhibit the Tyndall effect, so we'll have the Tyndall effect here. Solutions will not exhibit the Tyndall effect. So if it exhibits that Tyndall effect, and you might have to dilute it a little bit, but if it exhibits that Tyndall effect, then it is probably a colloid. The last one is definitely the hardest one, and I'll help you out with that one a little bit more. When we look at elements, compounds, and mixtures, if something is an element, there is going to be one type of atom. So your drawing could look something like this. All of those are identical. They're all atoms. That's all we have. If your element is a compound, then we don't just have atoms, we have compounds. So we have something like this with something like this. Every compound there, or every molecule, is identical. Sorry, just a second, let me change my pen. This molecule is identical to this molecule, assume that those are bonded together, is identical to that molecule, and so on and so forth. Every molecule is exactly the same. A mixture would be a little bit different. We might have some elements scattered around. We might have some other elements scattered around. We might have some compounds scattered in there as well. So your drawing for a mixture can really be, it can vary a little bit, but it's not a pure element. All the atoms are not the same, and it is not a pure compound. All the molecules are not the same. So we kind of have a mix of molecules, elements, compounds, etc. That's your homework help video for homework 2.1. I hope it helped a little bit, and I will see you soon.